Hi, everyone. My name is Smriti, and I am a Magic mentor. I was also a mentee when I was in 8th grade. And today I have with me the Magic mentor-mentee pair of Grace, mentee, and Misbah, mentor. So we'll start just a brief introduction. Grace, can you give us an intro?
My name is Grace. I'm a sophomore in high school right now, and this is my second time doing the Magic program.
Awesome. Thank you. And Misbah?
I'm Misbah Mubarak. I'm a software engineer at Amazon Web Services, and this is my first time being a mentor with Magic.
Okay, awesome. Grace, you mentioned this is your second time with Magic. What brought you back to doing Magic again?
Well, it was really helpful in furthering my abilities last time. Like I was actively learning new things last time.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. What is your project this time around? You can just give a couple sentences to summarize it.
This time I'm building an app to help stop littering. It has all the trash cans that are close to you, and then it'll tell you how to get to them. So if you can't find a trash can, you can use it.
Oh, that's awesome. So I've definitely been in a situation where I have some trash with me and I don't see any, trash cans around. So maybe I stuff it into my pocket and then it ends up in the washing machine or something. So that would be really helpful. How did you get the inspiration for this project?
My teacher originally suggested it to me. We were in a club, and she was like, maybe we could do this, but nothing happened. So I
Yeah.
decided to do it myself.
Very cool. I love that. Like finding the space for you to learn how to do that and then carry it out. So Misbah, did you have this is an app, right? A mobile app?
It's a mobile app, yes, it's an
Yeah,
Android
Misbah,
app.
did you have any experience with mobile app development?
No, not at all, actually. My specialty is distributed systems, so the mobile app development area was totally new for me. Like using all the Dart and Flutter and learning all the tutorials with Grace. I was a student as well with her.
Yeah, yeah. So Grace, I'm guessing that this is also your first time doing a mobile app. Last time had you done something in robotics?
Yeah, last time I
Okay.
did an Arduino project.
Yeah, yeah. What was it like using, I think Misbah mentioned Dart and Flutter.
Um, I really liked it. It was super smooth and easy to learn.
Was there anything that surprised you, either, in the coding or the learning process?
Um, well, for the database, it took us a really long time to get the data into the app, and the reason why was because I misspelled something in the database. So that little thing just ruined it all.
Yeah, wow. I've definitely been there. I've had a situation where I had a period instead of a comma, and I was like debugging it for hours, not knowing what went wrong. So you also did databases. So in addition to mobile development, that's awesome. What did you use? Kind of what technology did you use for that?
We used Firebase and
Okay.
Firestore. It's done by Google.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. I've used it not I've used it for sign in and login, just for authentication before. That's really cool. So what stage is the app at right now? Have you tried like walking around and using it?
We're not that far, so we're pretty close to being able to ship it out. There's two major features that we still have to do, but then
Mhm.
after that it'll be done. You can definitely see where the app is going though. It's
Yeah,
design is fleshed out and stuff.
that's awesome. So you plan on continuing it after the magic session?
Yeah.
That's great. I'm excited to, hear a little bit more about the process and the highlights as well during your presentation, which will be in a couple weeks, I think. Okay, I have a couple questions, but we're almost over. So, Misbah, I wanted to hear a little bit about your connection to magic. You mentioned this is your first time mentoring. How did you find out about magic?
I actually found out through LinkedIn. There was a LinkedIn post asking for mentors. And I
Mhm.
actually looked into like the LinkedIn post in detail, and that was sometime last year. But then there was this COVID situation, and I wasn't able to mentor in the fall. And
Yeah.
then I got this opportunity to mentor during the spring, and that was amazing.
Awesome. Is there anything that you learned during this experience? I hope you're able to mentor again in the future that you can take on to your next experiences mentoring.
Well, so I learned a lot. Like one thing is that I already have a 6 or 7 year old, so I kind of learned how to communicate, at a different level. Because at work we're just kind of giving the high level details and that's it. But we assume that the other
Mhm.
person totally understands what we're saying. So it's mostly about communication with, different people that I learned that, how do you communicate effectively?
Yeah, that's a great point. Awesome. Grace, a couple final questions for you. The first is, so you did a project in robotics. You're now doing this app. What's next for you in the STEM space?
So I'm trying to get like a nonprofit going to help get other kids interested in STEM, like
Uh-huh.
like 10-year-olds, like 10, 12-year-olds. So I think that's definitely something that I could do. And then I want to make more like just like robots in my free time. Like I made a robot for my friend as like a gift, but other than that, like I haven't like done anything like for fun really. So I
Mhm,
want to try
mhm.
to do it more.
Wow, that is awesome. I hope once you get those things set up for the nonprofit too, that you can share it with other mentees, during the final event and things like that. I'm sure there would be a lot of interest. And finally, do you have any advice to future mentees?
Um, Probably like a lot of times I didn't really want to like sit down and start doing it. Like I was just like done with school and I was like, oh, I don't want to like go to my computer and code. But like if you sit down and like do it, just like give yourself like 5 minutes to do it. Like usually you get like wrapped up in it and you want to keep doing it.
Yeah, that's awesome advice. I think we've all experienced that hurdle to get into something but once you get there, it's funny and you kind of take off. So awesome. I am excited to hear more about both of your experiences at the final presentation. Thank you, Grace and Misbah.